Welcome to the Instant Trivia Podcast, episode 1473, where we ask the best trivia on the internet. Let's get started. In what play do we follow Aaron, a Moor beloved of Tamora? Titus Andronicus. What line is missing from some Bowdlerized edits of Van Morrison's Brown-Eyed Girl? Making love in the green field. In which ancient culture were turkeys believed to be gods? Maya? What is the more common name for the Bigelow Expandable Activity Module that was added to the International Space Station in 2016? Beam. Which rock guitarist did Johnny Depp use as an inspiration for his Jack Sparrow character? Keith Richards. Where did the deadliest airline disaster occur? Tenerife. What fruit flavor is used in crêpe Suzette? Orange or tangerine? Who was King Lear's favorite daughter? Cordelia. Which two gems are different colors of the same mineral? Ruby and sapphire. What actor played the role of Corbin Dallas in the 1997 movie The Fifth Element? Bruce Willis. What president delivered his 14-point speech in Congress in 1918? Woodrow Wilson. What is the curved line between any 2 points on a circle? An arc? Who made the song Bad Case of Loving You popular? Robert Palmer. In France, which animal has come to characterize the observance of April Fool's Day? Answer. April Fool's Day is celebrated in France as April Fish Day, with jokes and pranks being centered around fish. What is the difference between a British pint and an American pint? Answer. British pint is larger. A U.S. pint is 16 U.S. ounces, while an imperial pint is about 19.2 U.S. ounces. What is Canberra's Telstra Tower also known as? Black Mountain Tower. In the movie Clockwork Orange, Alex DeLarge drank what? Milk Plus? Which city was the first to own a subway system? London. What famous murders inspired Alfred Hitchcock's film Rope? The Leopold and Loeb killings. Doha is the capital of which Middle Eastern country? Qatar. What mythical bird dies in flames and is reborn from the ashes? Phoenix. What did Coleco name its 1983 home computer? Atom. What is the name of Boy George's 1982 debut album? Kissing to be clever. Where in the world is the oldest known place to worship? Answer. Turkey. Göbekli Tepe, built in 10th century BC, predates the Great Wall of China, the Parthenon, and even the pyramids in Egypt. With which instrument is jazz musician Charlie Mingus principally associated? Double bass. In what country is the San Andreas Fault located? United States. In the book The Hunt for Red October, how is the Soviet submarine V.K. Konovalov destroyed? Reactor meltdown. What element makes up about 90% of the known universe? Hydrogen. In which country did fireworks originate? China. In what sport are the beaters in charge of batting away the bludgers? Quidditch. Who was the Greek god of craftsmen? Hephaestus. Which was the first space-ready shuttle to be launched? Columbia. What is the colorful stage name of singer Alicia Moore? Pink. Which royal house consisted of Henry IV, Henry V, and Henry VI? House of Lancaster. What is the fear or hatred of books called? Bibliophobia. What harbor is overlooked by Victoria Peak? Hong Kong. What is the technical term for what we commonly refer to as laser eye surgery? LASIK. What bedtime story does Gertie's mom read to her in E.T. the Extraterrestrial? Peter Pan. Ophidiophobia is the fear of what? Snakes. Which city has a building nicknamed the Walkie-Talkie Building? London. Which once common disease was also known as the Great White Plague? Tuberculosis. What Twilight Zone writer also created The New People in 1969? Rod Serling. In which war was the Battle of Naseby? Answer: First English Civil War. What is the windiest continent? Antarctica. What does a panophobe fear? Everything. What was the name of Paul and Jamie's dog on the TV show Mad About You? Murray. What popular holiday beverage contains sugar, milk, and eggs? Eggnog. What does the 49th parallel separate Montana from? Canada. What common garden flowers are fed to chickens to give their skin an appealing golden color? Marigolds. In the film Home Alone, what music genre did John Candy's character perform? Polka. That's the end of the show. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow for more exciting trivia.